All right, Shalom. This is Har One by Yashala with the Lions Den Camp. Want to say Kal Halayim, La Yahweh, by Hashem Yahawashi, by Hashem Harakakudash, Ma'amah. Double honor to the elder apostles of GMS and the elders. Shalom to you, Akim, and Akwatim and children that believe in sincerity and truth around the four corners of the earth. I want to do a quick lesson, man, dealing with this market crash that's coming up. Not a lot of people talking about it. You got some people talking about it. So that lets you know that some people are skeptical about it, you know, or people don't want it to happen, or they doubt that it's going to happen, or in these times. That's because a lot of people aren't doing their due diligence, right? And they hear the brothers teaching on the street, and they stay oblivious to what's going on in the world, and they trust their leaders, which were not sent by Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahawashi. All right. Your church pastor is not going to tell you this. You know, your Muslim mosque leaders are not going to tell you this. Your politicians are not going to tell you this. All right. A lot of your own family members, the ones you look up to, are not going to tell you this. Why? Because their mind is stuck in this damn place, man. They either stuck in a rut, or they got their head stuck up somebody's ass, right? Or they got their head stuck in the clouds, meaning they prideful or oblivious. Now, you see right here, it says, you have right here, I'm gonna try to zoom it in. You see right here, it says October 2018, going into December. Now, last year, I did a few lessons following these trends and, what do you call, bankers, you know, that follow the trends. Now, this chart reflects what happened last year when you had a market crash, right? The markets crashed. And I did some lessons on it before it happened, and then it happened, right? But now, it went into December, all right? It started fluctuating in October, and then November, and then you had all the way in December. Boom, that joint crashed, all right? But then they propped the markets up. All right, just like they're trying to do now. They're trying to prop the markets up. All right, lowering and raising the interest rates, making backdoor deals, trying to do anything to keep these investors' faith in the market. Because soon you're going to have a mass sell-off. All these countries are going to do mass sell-offs, and America's going to be forced, or these nations are going to be forced to do a global reset, to where they reset everybody's currency status to that nation, whatever nation it is. And they're going to go back to what? The gold standard. All right. And in front of the gold standard, they're going to put what you call crypto coin. All right. That's going to be the connection to the people. They're not going to give everybody gold. They're going to give everybody an account. All right. And next thing you know, they're going to say you got to have a chip to be able to get into that account. So that's where this is heading, man. We right at the door. All right. And Trump, I believe Trump going to be the guy to do it. Me personally. Because that's the only option America has out of the SDR basket, the special drawing rights, is to create their own currency, world currency, while the dollar is still the world currency. If they don't do that, Trump's only way of staying in office is to switch currencies or something. Something going to happen, man. Something going to happen major where it's going to be a suddenly, just like in 1987. It says a sudden market crash. Made a lot of people poor. And how is it going to make you rich, the rich people poor, or the people that got money, $300,000 in the bank, these things like that? Well, or investments, 401ks, pension plans, all of that are tied to, any money that's tied to bonds or investments that's tied to bonds, they're going to lose it, man. They're going to be worthless. Because the market's going to crash. It's going to be a mass sell-off. People not going to be buying. All right. So now you have this year. All right. Now last week, I think it was around the 4th, I put out a lesson. I said, hey, the markets may crash around November 4th. And then that same night, Trump and China, Trump tried to set a deal with China to boost the confidence in the markets. Trump said to China, hey, we're going to lower some of the tariffs that they have on you. they had about 30. They're trying to get them to lower it down 30% to 25%. They want them to get it lower. But then you have that same night on November 4th, they tried to contract that deal. And China said, we agree, but they didn't sign anything. See that? So what did that do? That propped the market up 200 points. So that's where we're at now. That's what you see here. Number 5. All right. Now you have this rising wedge right here. And this is where the crash is supposed to happen at right here, man. We're right here today at number 5. All right. And it has nowhere to go but down. Right. And the funny part about this is it's supposed to do a 40% to 70% crash or go through the floor. It could bottom out. Now, look at it. Look. But when is it bottom out compared to December last year? It bottomed out. It peaked. That boom went back up. Right? And then bottomed out right here. And that was in what? December. All right. So now you have going into this year, we're in November now. I think today's November 18th. But look where it bottoms out at. Boom. Right here. So it's going to bottom real soon. We might see a crash. I believe we're going to see a crash by the end of this month. Going into your holidays. You know, your people that be into these holidays, Black Friday and all these different things. That'd be beautiful to see a Black Monday and then before your Black Friday. Black Monday, like 1987, where everybody woke up Monday morning and all these rich people were poor. What they're trying to do is deplete or get rid of the middle class. All right. They just want rich and poor. That's what they're trying to do. And by doing this, it's going to put most of the middle class into poverty, and the people that are poor, they're going to be out of jobs and homeless. All right. And if you don't have gold, if you don't have crypto coin, and eventually they're going to say, if you don't have that chip, you're not going to be able to do anything in this society. So it's going to be a test. That's why the Lord says a temptation is going to come upon all the world, a trial period. All right. But the Lord said what? Let patience have a perfect work, that ye may be entire, wanting nothing, man. All right. Trusting in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai and not in Egypt, in America. So right here, what does it say? It crashed here and then boom, supposed to bottom out by December. All right. And we at the 18th. Tomorrow's the 19th. Now check this out. This gonna bug you out. Boom. Got another chart for you. 2018 crash of the decade, right? All right, that's when it crashed last year. But look at this. Uh-oh. November 19th, the end. Because look, remember that 5 I showed you on the last one where it peaked at? All right. So November 18th, November 19th. Then after that, down slope. So look for it, man. Look for it to start kicking off. And look at the people's faces as this society changes, man. All the people that used to scoff us and mock us to our face when we out there teaching. All right. So if you're in the truth, you had nothing to fear. The Lord says you're going to eat. He's going to show miracles in these times. He's going to protect you. All right. So, yeah, man, the collapse is at the door. The crash is at the door, man. All right. Which is going to open the Apostle Hart put it out the beginning of the year before this was even showing signs of happening. He put out the year of the chip, the year of the mark of the beast. This could be the year, either the year that they push it or the year that the crash happens, which sets it up for next year where they push the chip in 2020. All right. It says Isaiah 9:16. For the leaders of this people cause them to err, and they that are led of them are destroyed, man. All right, and as Amos 9:10. All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, man, which say the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us. All right, so that's in these days, man. People are saying nothing's bad gonna happen. They still celebrating these holidays, man. They still calling on the white meat, Esau, Caesar Borgia, the devil. It's, celebrating these wicked holidays, man. That's And we getting close to that time where they heavy do idolatry. October, December, Christmas and all that BS. Black Friday, the New Year's, when the New Year starts in spring. All right, so, you know, Revelations 3:10. Matter of fact, hold up. Revelation 3:10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, man. And the Lord is long suffering. And he's has us doing his work, speaking for him here. All right. So can you imagine the Lord, somebody asks you to say something to somebody, if you're in a position where you have to wait, so you tell somebody else to go for you and be the messenger, and then they don't tell the message, you know, or give the message correctly. All right. So the Lord gonna be upset with these people that don't want to do the work, that don't want to be his voice, that don't believe, that's lying to the people, that's deceiving the people. All right. So the Lord said what? The word of his patience, man. All right, the word of truth, the prophecy. I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation. So if you're doing his work and keeping his word to the best of your ability, then the Lord said he's going to keep you. The word keep means to what? Shamar, which means to watch or guard. So the Lord going to watch over you and guard you. How is he going to do that? He's going to give his angels charge over you, man, that they shall keep thee in all thy ways. Psalms 91. All right. It says, which shall come upon all the world. So it's going to come upon all the world, man. They ain't going to be able to push it off. All right. So it's going to come upon all the world. Why? Because it's going to be a worldwide sell-off, a worldwide market crash. They're getting rid of the fiat currency. They're going to a cryptocurrency system, blockchain system. All right. And the capstone is going to be that chip. It says, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth, man. So the Lord going to try all of us. All right. Now, it says, behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. All right. This is Luke 21:29. And he said, and he spake to them in a parable. All right. This is a mystery, a parable. All right. Behold the fig tree and all the trees. All right. All the trees, you know, when they sitting bare in the wintertime, all right, or the, you know, it says when they now shoot forth, all right, when they now shoot forth, ye see and know of your own selves that summer is now nigh at hand. All right. So when they shoot forth, you know that summer or spring, either one, is nigh at hand. All right. So likewise, when ye see these things come to pass, when you start to see the signs happen that the Lord spoke of from the beginning, we know that it is the very same time when the Lord is about to judge this earth. 2 Ezra chapter 9. All right. So likewise, when ye see these things come to pass, know ye that the kingdom of Yahweh is nigh at hand. Come on with it, man. So we seeing the signs happen. So what does that mean? The kingdom is at hand. The kingdom is at hand. Verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass away till all be fulfilled, right? Because just like the prophets, all right, 1 Peter 1:3, blessed be Yahweh and Father of our Lord Yahweh Shai, which according to his abundant mercy hath begotten us again unto a lively hope by the resurrection of Yahweh Shai from the dead. All right, so Yahweh, you have to believe in that Yahweh raised Yahweh Shai from the dead. All right, and he's in the heavens, and that's why we even have this opportunity today. If that didn't happen, then our hope is vain. To an inheritance incorruptible and undefiled, and that fadeth not away, reserved in heaven for you, man. So doing the work 2,000 years ago, you'll be doing the work now, stashing your riches in heaven, in the mind of Yahweh Shai, and he's going to remember you. He's a faithful creator. All right, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. It says, who are kept by the power of Yahweh through faith All right, through faith. So he's keeping you in this truth. The reason you're in this truth is he's keeping you in the truth through your faith. All right, the faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. All right, so it keeps you organic, keeps you lively until the end. That you don't die out or fall back to sleep. All right. It says, unto salvation. That's why we do these videos. All right, because the more videos that come out, the more the people are eating, seeing the prophecies. We warning the people, stay woke, stay woke. It says, fate is not a way reserved in heaven for you, who are kept by the power of Yahweh through faith unto salvation, ready to be revealed in the last time. All right, so he said, yo, the joy that's going to be revealed in us, man, you know, had no comparison with the sadness and pain that we're going through now. All right. It says, wherein ye rejoice, ye greatly rejoice. Right. We rejoice in our faith and understanding and hope and the truth about Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua and the prophecies and in his judgments and mercy, that the trial of your, wherein ye rejoice greatly, though now for a season. All right. For this time that we've been here in this life, in this age. Because in this age, we're seeing the prophecies come to pass. 2,000 years ago in Rome, you'd had that same spirit of faith, but the prophecies didn't match up. So that's what the Lord was telling them. Yahweh Shah was like, nah, man, it ain't about to happen now. It's going to happen in the future. You know, you ain't going to make it past this. You know, we died back then because the spirit of Yahweh shall not stay with man all the way, meaning we die after a while. All right, but now we have a chance to be glorified. Yahweh Shah had to be the first one glorified. If not, we'd have been glorified and kept our bodies all the way till now. Nope. Yahweh Shah, the first one glorified, got his new body enhanced, and now he's the one that's been sitting in the heavens on the right hand of the Father for 2,000 years. All right, long suffering and patience, hoping and trusting that Yahweh would put his enemies under his feet, make his enemies his footstool. All right. Now it says, wherein you rejoice, ye greatly rejoice, though now for a season, if need be, ye are in heaviness through manifold temptations. If need be, so you know. These things will perfect you and make you stronger and pure. Adversity, affliction. But the Lord, let me just read it. It said that the trial of your faith, all right, purifying you as gold, being much more precious than of gold that perisheth, though it be tried with fire, might be found unto praise and honor and glory at the appearing of Yahweh Shai. So you got to be in the spirit of Job. Though we go through all this affliction, and the devil tempts us in the society, especially with their chip and poverty and death, famine, all these different things. The Lord said, yo, you still going to be standing there shining in the end of this? When the smoke clears, I want to see you there. All right, so this is the matrix. We can't let nothing blur us from the path, the kingdom. You know, at the appearing of Yahweh Shai, you know, when he appears, we want to be there. And, you know, even in stronger faith, you know, when I say we, I mean you that's listening too. Whom having not seen, ye love, and whom though now ye see him not, yet believing, ye rejoice with joy unspeakable and full of glory. All right. We don't even see him. We still be rejoicing, like on the Passover, Pesach, linking up with the brothers and stuff like that, man. At camp, when he makes you a new creature and you get them chills or precepts coming out and you see the things happen, man, that's joy. Or you look in your children's eyes and you see the truth in them after you teach them and they receive it. All right. It went down through your bowels now, through your loins into your children. The truth. Whom having not seen, all right, verse 9. receiving the end of your faith, even the salvation of your souls, man. So the Lord will keep you, that mind that you have, he'll save that and put it into a new body. All right? Because that's death. To lose the soul is to die. Meaning twofold. You can die spiritually, to lose your mind, right? Meaning spiritually sleep. Or the spirit can be separated from the body. And that brain, cerebellum, that body goes into the ground and the memory goes with it. And the spirit goes to the Father, comes back down to the earth, get put in a new body. That's death. But then you have to be delivered from death. The Lord can take your mind and your substance from this body and put it into a new body. And you'll remember everything, or vaguely. All right? Or you'll be the character that you are, but you'll be just enhanced. Right? Because a lot of us are walking around in a body that you may be glorified in. Okay? Just like Yahweh. He showed up as Isaac. He showed up as Adam. But he wasn't glorified in those bodies. He was glorified the time he showed up with Joseph and Mary. All right, born from Joseph. So we were 2,000 years ago, we weren't glorified. So now the Lord's saying in these times, he's going to glorify his kingdom. All right. So it says what? Searching. Verse 10. Of which salvation the prophets have inquired and searched diligently, who prophesied of the grace that should come unto you. Searching, right? The things that are written aforetime are written out for our learning. Searching what manner of time the spirit of Yahweh which was in them did signify. All right, just like now, the spirit that's in us in these times, it signifies something. And that's when you look at the prophecies and you say, all right, now boom, boom, it matches up. Now it matches up. Back then, it was prophesied for us to be cut off as the 70 AD. That's what the Lord was warning about. All right. When he said abomination of desolation, talking about Titus and Vespasian. All right. So it says, so now in these times, it signifies deliverance, salvation. We know that it's at the door now because the prophecies are saying so. And we can read, we see the budding of the trees blossoming, blooming. We know that the seasons are changing. Times are changing. Times they are a-changing. I heard that commercial the other day. They are changing, right? So the times are changing, man. The seasons are changing. The end of Esau world, the beginning. Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. 2nd Ezra chapter 6. All right. So it says, searching what manner of time the spirit of Yahweh which was in them did signify, when it testified beforehand the sufferings of Yahweh and the glory that should follow. All right. 2nd Ezra 9:1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. So if you have a mind, because if you sleep, you ain't gonna measure shit. If you're spiritually dead, you ain't measuring nothing. But if the Lord has woken you up and given you the ruler, which is the scriptures, you measure the times according to the prophecies. You measure yourself. You measure your people. All right. According to the scriptures. Diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, all right, so you got to be able to see it. You know, that's why the scriptures say, blessed are your eyes for they see, and blessed for your ears for they hear. They have to be given eyes to see it. Romans 11, verse 7. All right, so we see it. We seeing the prophecies happen. Now, what if we'd have seen Titus and Vespasian right now? Like, oh shit, we about to be cut off. You see that, man? But instead, right now, you're seeing the prophecies happen. Seeing 2/3. We're in Babylon. You see Esau still ruling. And it says, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. All right, that market crash gonna kick off a lot of stuff, man. We've seen uproars of the people around the world. We're seeing that. We're seeing earthquakes. All right, wars and rumors of wars. But now we're going to see famine here in America. You're going to see death, destruction. You know, and these people not used to seeing that. They're used to seeing it on a small scale, but it's going to be on a mass scale. Millions of people dying at once. All right. It says, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes, Salaki, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people, then shalt thou understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. Luke 21, heaven and earth shall pass away, but my words shall not pass away. And take, right, heaven and earth, there have been many kingdoms rise and fall upon this earth, many currencies that reach their peak. Like one brother Zariah sent to me the other day, the currencies that changed ever since 4 BC or before that, you know, all the way up until till now, all the way up to the dollar, right? The Roman coins, they've all been valued, devalued, reached their peak and then crashed. Different societies, different rulers, Persians, the Babylonians, the Esau, all of them have had their chance at the throne, at the seat, the ruler's seat upon this earth. And they were all wicked. It says, and take heed to yourselves, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with surfeiting and drunkenness and cares of this life, and so that day come upon you unawares. And it's coming upon our people unawares. Even some people that claim to be in the truth, they speak it, but they're not really watching, you know? They just not really watching, man. They just out there just talking shit. Just talking shit. Not prophesying, not breaking down scriptures, not it's just like, yeah, getting talking shit. They're not really warning nobody. And if you look at the prophecies, they don't really know about them. They're not really into nothing. All right. It says that in the cares of this life, right? Y'all know our people. Y'all got some people around you and your friends that are gripped by the cares of this life, and that seed cannot take root, right? Because it fell upon thorny grounds, and it choked the word out of them. If they were in this truth and they walked away, you're gonna regret it, man. Because oh vain man, don't you know that you won't get paid for no work? We vain, man. We gotta work. We gotta work to get that reward. You can't just say I believe and I exist. Even the demons exist and believe that Yahweh Hashem Yahushua exists, right? Yeah, you know, I'm saying that correctly. Even the devils tremble, and you know, at the presence of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. So that means nothing. I mean, it means something, but it means nothing. We have to show our works. What side are you on? All right, the demons and wicked, they show what side they're on because they do their wicked works. We got to do our righteous works. We got to do this work, teach, warn the people, the commands that the Lord told us to do. All right. For as a snare, the Lord going to use the fowler to lay a snare upon the people, which is the market collapse, martial law, RFID chip, the trial period, the missiles, all right, the famine, death, man, lethal injections, poison, parasites, all kind of crazy shit, man, plagues. For as a snare shall it come on all them that dwell on the face of the whole world. That's why he says it's going to be a temptation that comes upon the whole world. Watch ye therefore and pray always, that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass and stand before the Son of Man. All right, and pray. You know, these times we're in, pray. Pray that you be counted worthy to overcome these things, man, you know, as they come to pass, man. So get ready. This is what they're looking for. They saying possible after the 19th. The end begins. If not, it'll be towards the end of the year, but I believe it's the end of this month. And you can start seeing a downside after tomorrow, you know, unless they do something else to prop the markets up. That's not the focus. The focus is knowing that we're at the door. You know, I don't care what happens. As long as it happens according to the scriptures, you know, we almost out of here. And the market crash is a major part of that. It's going to do away with the current system that they put in place since the Bretton Woods Agreement in July 1944. Oh, actually, since 1971 with the Nixon shock, when they created the New World Order and took away the gold standard. The Bretton Woods Agreement, all these nations, they set up the gold standard, tied it to the dollar. You know, so 50 years, what was it? 1970, 30 years later, they canceled that with the Nixon shock. Because everybody started demanding their gold after the, what was that war, man? Vietnam War. All right. They were wondering, how is America buying all these damn weapons? How are they buying these things? With our money, with our bonds? Oh, no, we need our bonds back. We need our gold back. And America couldn't just give the gold because that would crash the economy. So now they've removed the gold standard. So now these nations today, they've come up with their alternate routes to pull away from their dollar witchcraft, sanctions, and all this control of the American dollar. You have the trade wars going on. You know, you have proxy nations around the world doing deals with each other outside of the dollar. Different currency is at play right now. Different means or avenues, which would be like blockchain, cryptocurrency, oil, yuan, the ruble. All right. So, hey, man, he said, pray that you may be accounted worthy to escape these things, man, if they come upon the earth, because it has to happen. They're doing away with that old world order and they're trying to bring in a new world order, possibly this year, going into next year, man. So with that, I'm going to say, keep your eyes open, man. And the Lord said what? This is Revelation 16 and 15. Behold, I come as a thief. So the Lord is showing up unexpectedly, and we see that because the world don't know. You know, 2/3 of our people are oblivious. All right. But we're waiting on the Lord, expecting him to show up. So he's coming as a thief. Blessed is he that watcheth. So you bless your favorite and keepeth his garment. All right. Watching over yourself in his truth and pushing towards the kingdom. Lest he walk naked and they see his shame. 1 Corinthians 10 and 13. There have no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man. All right. So we look at the prophets of old, they've been tested. They had their temptation to show their faith. Yahushua had his. So today we have to have ours. He said, ye are gods, but ye shall die like the princes. All right. So we've done that. And now we go through the same trials as man, you know, but the difference is this. We have a hope of salvation. We have hope. We have the Lord with us to pray. We have prayer for the Lord to move things, to change things. We're led by the light and not by our own understanding. That's a big difference. 1 Corinthians 10 and 13. There have no temptation, a trial, taken you, but such as is common to man. But Yahweh is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but will with the temptation also make a way of escape. All right, that temptation is going to be that market crash going all the way up to the market of beasts. All right, the RFID chip. He says, but will with the temptation. So with the temptation, just like with judgment comes mercy. All right. Mercy is for judgment, and judgment stays out of the way of mercy. You get what I'm saying? So with judgment, the Lord also sends mercy on the people he loves, cares for. So with the temptation. All right. It says what? But will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it, man. So the Lord said he's going to give his angels charge over thee. All right. He's going to be with you, man. He see you getting weak. He's going to strengthen you in these days. All right. So don't fear, man. These are times to pray and give praise to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, because he making a beautiful work. It's like watching somebody do some work. The Lord is working. We're seeing the prophecies happening. We at the end. He's faithful. He brought everything to pass. Now he got to do these last few prophecies. And he did a complete, quick, beautiful work. All right, I'm going to end it with this. For he will finish the work and cut it short in righteousness, because a short work will Yahweh make upon the earth.